Okay. I'm not streaming Mega Bonk, you fucking machine. God damn it. Alright, now we're streaming Magic. We're good now. It's all fixed. Thank God YouTube doesn't make me set that shit. I would never get a stream right for the rest of my life. Okay. YouTube's popped out. Excellent. I'm gonna pop. I'll make TikTok live. I'm a professional. I am a consummate professional. Hello, Kayleer. Hello, Pyros. How you all doing today? God, Vivo in the tag is crazy. That's aging yourself. How are those knees, Pyros? Because I'm pretty sure I watched Vivo, I think. That was like no, I watched Vimeo. I watched fucking rowing hype montages on Vimeo. What was Vivo? What the hell was Vivo, and has it crumbled totally into dust yet? Hello, Mothman. I refuse to believe you're younger than me, by the way. Nox Luck, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the 13th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. I fully forgot I had you on auto-renew for the last year. That's how I win! That's how I win. Hello, Madman, Dirty Taco, John. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We have a TikTok stream to open. I still watch Vivo. Come on, Wolf. Just take your chondroitin and go to bed, Wolf. You still watch Vivo. How's that Centrum Silver tasting, man? You got them horse pills? Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Ungodly One. So today we're going to be going... It's Total Drama Tuesday. We're going through all of the new stuff. Will we be... Soulstorming, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub for the 7th month in a row. Let's see if you can defend Turtles as much as Spider-Man. I barely defended Spider-Man. I said it had good cards in it, which is still true. Will we be seeing yesterday's game again today? I'm not usually a variety game watcher, but I could not look away. Yes, if the spoilers don't take too long. I do have a little bit of a cold, and because I am a white man with a little bit of a cold, this is basically tuberculosis. I am on my deathbed as a white man with a little bit of a cold. So if we get these spoilers done in like a short amount of time, we will do a little bit of Mega Bonk on top of it, but I'm not going to be streaming for a long period of time today. And so if we stream spoilers for a long period of time today, that will be the only thing we stream. But if we stream spoilers for a short period of time, then we can do a little bit of Mega Bonk before we do some charity for 3-3 Elk. Y'all mind if a white boy has a little sniffle? Exactly. Fucking-actly. Brio 100, turn on. Thank you. Also, can I talk my shit? Well, we have Chandra on screen. Can I talk my shit about one of the more... I don't even know what to call it because it wasn't embarrassing, but one of the most like spooked I've been, one of the most spooketed times of the last couple months for me. I was talking to Hims, the app that has like hair medicine, because I was like, it's not working, it's not doing enough. And I was like, can I switch to a chewable? And they were like, yes. And they asked me about side effects because they said like, hey, oral finasteride minoxidil, it can like worsen depression and stuff. They were like, are you depressed? Do you have suicidal ideation? Are you bipolar? And I was like, nah. And they were like, that's interesting. Your medical history says you are bipolar. Can you explain that? And I had to hit him with the like, I got better. Give me my fucking hair. Give me my fucking hair. You think you're worried about me being unwell? I will be unwell if the Maginot line moves another fucking millimeter. Give me my goddamn hair. Give me my goddamn hair. I got better. I got better, okay? Give me my fucking follicles. It was great. Alright, spoiler review. We're going live. Madman, thank you for the $5 super chat. Here's some money for saying Madman and not Madam like so many people do. Hello, Madra. Welcome to the stream. The hairline will fix the mental health. Megabonk was sick as fuck. Megabonk was sick as hell. I'm gonna do the ad break and then we're gonna start doing spoilers. Will this review include the Final Fantasy holiday release? Yeah, we should do that. I will pull that up on Scryfall as well. That'll be what we do first, just because you asked. In sets, right? Yeah. Ooh, do they not have the holiday release on... I do need to have the fucking set on Scryfall. Yeah, it might just be under Final Fantasy. Maybe I can find it on Google. Final Fantasy Holiday Edition. God. Okay, here's a Reddit post. Where do I find the cards, though? Get out of here, Reddit. You've done your job. Okay, magic spoiler. Great. So yes, we will talk about the holiday stuff. The Fife FX, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate that generosity, my friend. Megabonk on stream might have been the most Subway Surfers feeling content I've ever seen you do. I posted a clip from yesterday because listen, guys. The sickness was still taking hold while I was on stream. I turned that camera off and I damn near fell out of my chair. And so I did that. I set a YouTube video live and I was like, holy fuck, there's no way I'm going to be able to film a TikTok tonight. What do I do? And so I took a clip from that stream where I was talking about the viability of a CEDH commander while playing Doug Huggum. And somebody commented, so are you just doing slop content now? Brother, am I not allowed to play other video games? What are we talking about? Am I not allowed to... Bro called multitasking slop. I'm not allowed to talk about Magic while I play a game that's not Magic? Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I did turn you into a clip, Joey Bug. God bless you, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, baby. I love you. Is the entire set out for Avatar? I don't know. It had a lot of cards. When I went through and for the first time, I set up like full view of all the spoilers. Avatar has like 161 unique cards spoiled, which seems pretty close. Depending on how many reprints are in the set, that's either all of it or it's pretty close. Army Hitch, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. I appreciate that generosity. And then reminder, everybody, I am pushing for sub points right now because in the wake of the subathon, I might be able to rob Twitch.tv. I might be able to get a 70-30 revenue split from them, which I don't have right now. So if you're not subbed or you got gifted a sub or you have a Prime sub and you could consider giving me $10 over the next 2 months, I would appreciate you forever. If you can't, no worries, I get it. But if you can, that's just for you. That's just for you. Oh yeah, there's no Azula. We don't have an Azula commander, so it can't be the whole set yet. Good catch, Nico. Prime subs don't count. It's it's tier 1 subs only. So Prime subs don't count, gifted subs don't count. So during the subathon, enough individual people did tier 1 subs that it got me into the next revenue bracket. But yeah. All right, are we out of the ad break? I think we're out of the ad break and we can just start talking about stuff. So we're going to go I will let chat vote. Do you want Turtles, Lorwyn, or Avatar: The Last Airbender first. I will pick whatever set I see 5 unique messages for first. That's 1 for Lorwyn, 2 for Lorwyn, 3 for Lorwyn, 4 for Lorwyn, 5 for Lorwyn. Okay, yeah. All right, I get it. All right, it's Lorwyn wins by a fucking country mile. Holy shit. Okay. So we're going to go back to Lorwyn. My understanding of Lorwyn is we're doing like, hey, remember all the cool 1 mana, like monocolor stuff that was in Lorwyn? What if it was 2 colors now? Bitch. So we have Ashling Rekindled. We've seen this before. So this is a transforming 2-color card that is fair as fuck, except for 1 infinite that I'm sure Veggie Wagon has already made a video about. Seth Villo, thank you very much for the Prime sub. And Corstrack, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that generosity. Welcome to the dog home. And Hitch, thank you for the 40-bit cheer. So you get to rummage on ETB or on Transform, and then we can turn this into a thing that floats mana. Astounding. What evils could be done with this? You can only use it to cast big spells. So beginning of first main phase, you get 2 mana of 1 color. I mean, big ramp in Izzet is genuinely, like, this might be the bracket 2 VV deck I have been looking for. Getting to float 2 mana at the beginning of your first main phase on turn 3? That's no joke. I have to spend it on fucking Thrawn Dynamo, but that's no joke. It's not really a big payoff either. Yeah, and you can flip it back. So we could conceivably... Wait. No. Okay, it's not on entry. So we can float 2 mana. If we don't have anything we like, we can pay one of our other mana to flip them back and then try to loot into something we do like to spend our 2 mana on. That's pretty cool. I think this is the type of, like, if this is in your command zone, you need a different game plan. Then we have cool art of this, amazing. Here it is. This is the, hey, you motherfuckers remember Sublime Command? What about 2-color command? What about 2-color command? So it's a 5 mana instant. You can choose 2, make a token of target elemental you control. Somebody draws 2. Oh, deal 2 damage to each creature target player controls, and somebody gets to ramp. God, that seems so fine, except for that first ability being blank. Except for that first ability being stone fucking blank. That's pretty sweet. She just tells me that blue can do mana if the mana is specific use. I mean, yeah, but like Omen Hawker's been around, right? I guess in the specific context of floating mana rather than having a mana dork, sure, that is the new ground that's been broken here, is you get like Eladomri's Vineyard type, mana comes out of the ether, much like the creation of the universe. But blue's been getting mana dork for specific purposes for a while now. Aegis Athene, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Give me 1 genuine compliment. Let's go back in. Another cool art. I love this cave painting shit. Bitter Blossom on a person. See, like, this is where... I'm gonna be real. I like this card. I think this card is fine. This is where I become unconvinced that Universes Within is, like, deterministically more creative than Universes Beyond. I don't know, man. I like my appy slices, I like my peanut butter. It's good, a ton of people will use it. It having flash is actually fucked up. There's so many decks that would not play this card that will play this card because they can be like, oh, I can hold up a counter spell on turn 2 and then play this if I want to. Another cool art. Oh god, it has numbers on it. Rest in peace, somebody's wallet. Clap, you fucking seal. Listen, I like commander design. I I like a lot of the cards I've seen recently. Clap you fucking seal is so devastatingly funny. See, like that is what the guy who wrote that fucking like Twitter paragraph about like, oh, I am a pig and I eat slop. They aspire to one day channeling 10% of the comedy contained within clap you fucking seal. That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. I'm fucking Alright, I'm clipping that. That's the fucking stream title now. Thank you all. The Jeremy White monologue isn't meant to be comedic. No, it's meant to be stupid, and it succeeds very well at that. I can't swear in my Twitch title. God damn it. Yeah, Jeremy White's not supposed to be funny. He's supposed to be a fucking dipshit, and he succeeds at that perfectly. I think if I censor it, it loses the hit. It loses the hit. Kuro, welcome to the you missed clap you fucking seal. That's so fucking God. That's so good. That's so fucking good. Oh my lord. What if I censor every word except the swear? That's a good idea. I like that quite a lot. Anyway. Hello, Dr. Ryan. Anyway, I can't wait to see who gets the like 001 Bitter Bloom Bearer. I can't wait to see Dr. Lupo spend $3 million to buy this from a child. We get Shocklands back. Very cool. I have no idea how that will impact standard. Do not ask me. I will just scream. Ooh, I did want to talk about these. This is cool. Is Jeremy White a dipshit because he was rude to Commander players? Let me expand on this and walk it back a little bit. I have no idea if Jeremy White is a dipshit. I do not know the person well enough to make any claims as to their greater personality. The thing they wrote was dipshit coded, not because he was rude, but because it was rude in a way that was only rude to service his own ego. That is the distinction. The only necessity of calling Commander gameplay slop and calling Commander design slop is because he wants to feel cool and superior. You want to be striking as well. It's important for art to be striking. I get that part. There is a way to do that in a striking way that is not insulting if you just think it's different and not for you. But the way Jeremy Wright wrote that was wrote specifically to evoke feelings of we are better than you and you are fucking stupid if you like this. That is what is dipshit coded about it. That's what's fucking weak. That is what's fucking weak about it and why I do not respect it as an art piece. Yes, Jeremy White is the pigs eat slop guy. A lot of people have brought it up as like a Universes Beyond thing. But it was about like commander design versus like 1v1 card game design. It's that type of like games are only fun if they're competitive mindset. Okay, Storming. Again, his word choice was intentionally provocative, but the core point wasn't wrong. Yes, it fucking was. Commander is eating competitive design whole. That part's not wrong. That's not the core point. The core point is I'm better than you because I play competitive. That is what the word choice was provoking. That's the part that I think is weak dipshit. Weak dipshit. All right? That's the dipshit part. It's not... Yes, Commander is eroding competitive design. If you like playing competitive, everything you like is being subsumed, Borg style, by the Commander players. They wanted to do a provocative word choice. That's fine. That's fine. But the provocative word choice they used was specifically attempting to elicit the response of like, yeah, I am better than you because I play this game competitively and you don't. Like, can you imagine going to a fucking like YMCA and looking at somebody like and looking at like a rec league of people trying to have fun and being like, nice slop ball, you fucking losers? That's what they did. That's why I don't like it. Now the other core point, the secondary core point, hidden behind 18 fucking layers of Jeremy White's ego, is Commander is killing the 1v1 side of this card game. That's 100% true. 100%. I agree with the man. We can have the anime, big guys clapping arms together. No contest. It is the idea that that must be draped in condescension to be appropriately provocative that I disagree with and makes me not respect the statement as a whole. So Shrub, the reason I push back on the Porque no los dos approach to that is because it legitimizes the idea that competitive players should walk around with a stick up their ass, when that's wildly unnecessary. If we're like, oh, he's right and he's a dickhead, I don't even think he's right. I don't even think he's right about the main thing he wrote that for. And the main thing he wrote that for was to jack himself off. The valid point does deserve to be discussed. I mean, sure, if there's anything to discuss, I don't think there's anybody who disagrees with it, though. And that is another layer of thing I don't like about it. He took a thing everybody fucking agrees with. I love Commander design, and I think I'm eating the standard design. I don't think there's anybody in the fucking world who believes that Commander design is not influencing standard and that the designers of this game are not designing for Commander more than they're designing for standard. Like, he said a universally agreeable thing and then tried to fucking fillet himself in the middle of it. That's what I refuse to discuss. There's nothing to discuss. Bro said the sky is blue and I'm the coolest guy ever. You don't get recognition for that. Fuck no. Fuck no, you don't get recognition for that. Ice cold take. Ice cold take. Aegis, thank you for the 300-bit cheer. Boss, you've helped me gain insight into both better play patterns in the hearts of other players. Despite my dislike of Universes Beyond, you've been an instrumental part of me building a mindset as open and ready for growth as your forehead. Thank you for the cheer. Sing, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. By the way, it's Jeffrey, not Jeremy. Jeremy White is someone from the Canlander community. No! All the clips are wrong now. All right. No clips get taken. It's Jeffrey White. Anyway, the pigs eat slop guy. That's who we're talking about. Yeah, man said Sphinx Ambassador is a cool card, and I'm the Messiah. Like, that's it. Yes, I like Marty's the best because I'm obviously doing the same thing. I'm being a petty little bitch while I talk about it. It's like dunking on gacha games and then saying you're better because you only play cool games. Dude, we all know gacha's evil monetization. I'm still eating the Zenless burger. That's more of it. Is they said a thing I do not think anybody in the world disagrees with, and then they robed it in their own ego trip. Anyway, the new Evoke elementals that they have fixed by not making them free castable, and oh my god, they gave you a benefit for spending more mana on it. Chef's kiss, I love these. Hello, Arya. We just finished talking about the dumbass pigs eat slop thing. Anyway. Yeah, new Evoke elementals fucking rock. There's still a reason to cast them for low mana. I guess you could scam it if you were a fucking maniac. It doesn't seem like that good to scam, since now you have to spend mana. But I really, really like that there is a bigger payoff you get if you pay full price, and that you have to pick a modal payoff if you're going to evoke it. Oh, right, and you can't even scam it, because there's an if blank was spent to cast it. Perfect. Even better. No scamming. Great. Cool art. Fishy fishy. This is another flip commander. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. That's going to be great apple slices for somebody. We can pay black to transform him into other things have Persist. That's disappointing. That is Benjamin. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the dog home. Yeah, it's anytime I see like Persist or Undying on a card, I'm just like, the aristocrats got you. Damn. Damn. Somebody get me what? Thrawn Vigil and a fucking Gravecrawler right now. Horrifying. But they look cool. New Evoke Elemental. If white was spent to cast it, you recur something. If black was spent to cast it, put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature. That seems pretty good. Three -1/-1 counters will save you from a number of like aggro strategies. And it can like, I think that can soft hose some of the mice strategies, because like they buff you up, you reduce it by 3, you don't get hit as hard, and then if it dies once the like prowess or temp benefit wears off, its power's negative, so it won't kill you. That's very nice. That looks very cool. Oh no, a new Kithkin. A new Kithkin for everybody to try to hard force as a secret commander. So if a 1/1 becomes a 2/3, becomes a 4/5, becomes a 7/8 with protection from each of your opponents. Yeah, that's adorable. That's adorable. Do you ever view people's commander builds on Mana Box? Frubberducky, we regularly do commander deck roasting. I'm going to pull up the command for it right now for you. You're welcome. God bless. Have a good day. Oh, god damn it. I forgot to pop TikTok chat out. TikTok, I'm sorry. Seem, I've played Pauper in the past. I haven't played it recently. I know, Choza. I'm sorry. Formidable Speaker, 3-mana druid, ETB, discard a card, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, 1 tap. Alright, fuck you. Just say untap Gaia's Cradle. Untap another target permanent. Untap target permanent named Selvala or Gaia's Cradle. Job done. I genuinely don't know how impactful this will be in CEDH, but like it's immediately going into that realm. I don't know if it will make it into CEDH just because 3 mana is a lot. But I feel like every bracket 3, bracket 4 deck does it. 3 mana is a lot, but again, you get to do fucking loops with it. You get to search for a creature. More lands. Morning Tide's Light, 4 mana sorcery. Exile any number of creatures at the beginning of the next end step. Return them to the battlefield tapped until your next turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. Ooh, okay. This is not funky, but I do like this. What I like about this is that the Flicker players are going to use it, and this is almost like this is a way to win combat against another player, because you get a fog, and so you can't be hit on a crackback. And so if you see somebody where you're like, damn, I really want to damage you, you can just flicker their entire board. Plus, yeah, one of my good flicker targets. And then I push, and then you untap, I don't give a shit. That's awesome. Yeah, it's sorcery, so you do have to like remove blockers main phase 1. Mutable Explorer. On ETB, make a tapped Mutavault token. That's cute. That's adorable. I don't think that's very good, but that's adorable. If this was instant speed, it'd be way too fucking good. You can also kill someone else at the table with it. That's exactly the interaction I was talking about. What do you mean also? No, 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 no. Explain what you mean by also. I had just completed the sentence. You can exile their whole board, then swing without being hit by the crackback. What do you mean you can also kill somebody? Oh, like you don't have to do the killing, so you can make a deal. You can make a deal with somebody. I'm gonna get your blockers out. Okay, real. Please wear horns more. No. No, I did not. We haven't. We're starting with Lorwyn. More lands, more lands. We've talked about this guy. He is cute. He is cute and not very good. I think that's about the end of it. That's about the end of it for me. He is cute and he's not very powerful. That's Lorwyn. Okay. You get Avatar next or you get Turtles next. You can, by round of applause, first set that has 5, its name commented 5 times in chat. 1 for Avatar, 1 for Lorwyn, which we already did. Turtle, Turtle, Atla, Turtle, Turtle. I think Turtles win that. Atla, Atla, Atla. Oh my god, it's Turtles. Thank you, YouTube chat. It's fucking Turtles, baby. So Avatar's last. Gate crash banned. Jomi, you trying to get clipped again? What's up? You trying to get put on my fucking YouTube channel again, brother? What's going on? You're about to make me $6. Let me check the analytics. Let me check the fucking analytics on you, Jomi. What have you done for me lately? Ask not what your streamer can do for you. Ask how many cents you can make your streamer. 7 out of 10. How many subs have you gotten me, you piece of shit? 5 new subscribers. Thank you very much, Jomi Bug. The revenue hasn't updated. It takes like 2 days to get revenue. Okay. We have Leonardo, Sewer Samurai, Sneak, which is new ninjutsu. Double strike. During your turn, you may cast little dickheads from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, the creature enters with a finality counter on it. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess they're trying to give like budget Luris to people who want to use Leonardo. But this is, I had a comment a few days ago. That was like, oh, what I don't like about the set is that it's all peanut butter and apple slices and there's nothing cool. And this seems like one of the moments where I wanted this to go a little bit further. Because it's basically Luris, but you only get 1 color, and now you have a soft Voltron target. And you can only cast creature spells. It just feels narrow. Maybe I have to try to build it. But this seems like it should have the partner character select. Rockin' Tree, thank you for the Twitch follow. Quacky McQuacker says, vasectomy detected, opinion rejected. My opinions are better than yours because I've had a vasectomy. I'm in control of my own life. Go change a diaper, bro. What the fuck do you mean? Little McDoom, thank you for the $5 super chat. Out of all the sets, why did this one get a commander deck? I mean, realistically, it does feel like this one is the one that has the most, where people are most attached to individual characters. The real answer is probably back-end licensing. I think you can Kaiser Glider. Oh, no, no, no. It's not still the beginning of your main phase. Cool enough art, yeah. Leonardo the Balanced. Now we're getting character select. When a token enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Do this only once each turn. So this is just 5 color. How do I make 1 token on everybody's turn? How do I make one token on each person's turn, and then I Kathar's Crusade your ass? Yeah, this is just Wooburg nonsense. Leo, Worldly Warrior, a 8 mana 5/5 double striker, but he costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control. I don't know why you'd ever put him in the command zone, but that seems decent for tokens. Turtles Forever, 4 mana instant. Search your library and or outside the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards you own with different names, then reveal them. An opponent chooses 2, put the chosen ones to hand and shuffle the rest away. Outside the game for Commander seems weird. Please, God, do not let this be like we can have vehicle commanders for Star Trek. I do not want to see wish boards. I do not want to see wish boards in Commander. Hot take incoming. So much Wooburg slop was featured in TMNT Commander. Commander design is just becoming put all the cards you opened into your packs. I reject the idea that it's just becoming. I do think most of the cards that have been spoiled so far are very disappointing because it is, hey, just put these cards in the deck, hit people. I think most of them are a little bit too safe, a little bit too simple. We have seen 38 cards and not even 38 unique cards, so I think calling it it's just becoming that is at best an oversimplification, and at worst is just bad rage bait. Little Mix Doom, thank you for the $2 super chat. Can Turtles Forever get my companion? It better not. But Turtles in a Half Shell is an example of lazy design. Yes, it is, and that's good. If we want Universes Beyond to appeal to a broad audience and to appeal to new players, we should have some straightforward designs like that. What I dislike about calling it lazy design is people say like, oh, it's lazy design, as if lazy design can't exist when we have fucking Krenko. We don't like lazy Magic design? Go get Reese the fucking Redeemed, bro. We hate lazy Magic design? Go pack up Lathril. I hate lazy Magic design too. Go fucking launch Ur-Dragon into the goddamn sun. Like, we've been doing this forever and ever and ever before we even designed for Commander. Like, having designs be straightforward so people can just put in a pile of their favorite creature type or their favorite set. There's a difference between there being a build around and the build around not having any restriction on what cards you can or can't play. I don't think there's a super meaningful one. I think there is an esoteric distinction in it, but I think for the population they're building this for, which is the new player base who's trying to play with all their fun new cards, there's not a meaningful one. Good on you for showing restraint and not saying all of green is lazy Magic design. You're welcome. I am a very generous king. Okay, April O'Neil. Beginning of end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn. This is another example of, like, this is the type of design I don't like very much. Where it's straightforward, but it's straightforward in a way that makes me go, why the fuck would I ever put you in the command zone? That's what I dislike. I would like it if the ones... I'm fine if we have these broad umbrella commanders that don't really do too much. I would feel worse about it if Heroes in a Half Shell was good. Oh no, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gets to play a deck of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and they might have blue card draw and green ramp. Call the fucking police. Call the fucking police right now. Like, I don't really care about this because it's just, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. What I genuinely dislike is no other commander I have seen seems compelling. Everything else seems like it is a side character And that may just be part of the spoiler schedule. But I would like it if we had, here's your 5-color Umbrella Commander. We have a few things that are like Final Fantasy, where they're monocolor legendaries clearly designed to be second fiddle in a commander deck. But I haven't seen anything out of this set that looks like I would want to make it a commander. And that disappoints me. Everything looks like it should just go in the 5-color soup, or like maybe it can go in a different deck. Like, this seems fine. 6 mana, ETB, tap 3 creatures, put a stun counter on. That seems heinously annoying for blue combat decks, actually. I do like this guy. Fuck yeah. I think it's a cool idea if she wasn't mono fucking blue. She should be 3-color to encourage a card types matter strategy. I don't think you're crazy. That's what I want out of her. And again, we've seen a very, very small proportion of the set, so maybe we're getting that later. But that's the type of stuff I think is disappointing. Where card types matter could be a good deck builder on. And maybe the real commander for this just hasn't been spoiled yet. Right? Like, maybe there's a commander they had in mind for this. Also, Psycho, Soul, and Tolang, thank you very much for the tier 1 subs. Welcome back to the dog home. Donatello the Brains. If one or more tokens would be created, those tokens plus a mutagen token are created instead. Yes, tokens. Clap, you fucking seals. I love tokens. I love counters. This seems fine. It's not the play pattern I like, but that's okay. Donatello, Donnie and April. 5 mana on ETB, choose one or both. Each must target a different player. Somebody draws 2, somebody recurs an artifact, instant, or sorcery. That's kind of neat. Maybe a Flicker deck will play that. I don't play enough Flicker to know. A mutagen token is sorcery speed, pay 1 mana, tap, sack. You get a 1/1 counter on. Little McDoom, thank you for the $2 super chat. Adorkable made the light leave my eyes. Oh, somebody's too good for a reference. Somebody's too good for a reference. This does not seem very powerful, though. Krang, Mastermind. Affinity for artifacts. On ETB, if you have fewer than 4 cards, draw cards equal to the difference. Gets +1/+0 for each other artifact you control. Sure. Those are text lines. That's funny. Splinter the Mentor. Whenever Splinter or another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, make a mutagen token. And you can do partner character select. So character select seems like you either get a 2-color combo or you're 5-color. More tokens. Clap, you fucking seals. Why doesn't he have Mentor? Because they hate you specifically, Cactus. They put it in the name, though. Super Shredder. Whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Super Shredder. That seems appropriate. I feel like somebody... Oh, God. Third eye's open. Ready? Somebody's going to make this a commander, and it's going to be 50 removal spells. Going to be 50 goddamn removal spells. This procs when someone loses the game, by the way. Good. If somebody loses the game before the Super Shredder player, he deserves 50 counters. He deserves... If anybody but this person dies first, they deserve 50 1/1 counters on their guy. Immediately. Immediately. What I don't understand about the people saying sack loop, sack loop, sack loop is why would you do stack loops when this is like, it's the same thing? You can do those in other decks, and in other decks they win? And in this deck, you're just doing like, what if I did a sack loop but worse? What if I did a sack loop but I trained it wrong as a joke? I don't understand. I would understand if it took a different path. I would get that, because like that's what I'm doing with my VV deck. But if you did it where it's like, it's going to be the exact same play pattern and the payoff is just the same thing but a little bit worse, that's what I don't get. All right, then we have Casey Jones, who, oh, that's all right. A two mana 2/1 with a haste on ETB. Look at the top four. You can reveal an artifact and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. That seems terrible. Best of luck to anybody who's using Final Fantasy Commanders for Voltron and wants a support piece. Raphael's Technique. So a sneak wheel. I like this. This is going to be the death of the homie tap. It's going to be the death of the homie tap, which I do love a little bit. I hope this is the mechanic where I hope we get more interesting shit you can do with sneak. I would love being able to trade my like shitty flyers for cool instants and sorceries. Hold on. Han on YouTube says, you say that, but applaud Bracket 2 Spellslinger. Bracket 2 Spellslinger might be the archetype I have verbally shit on the loudest and most frequently. I think I have lost count of the number of times I've talked about how I personally will not play Bracket 2 Spellslinger decks anymore, and how I no longer believe it's even viable. Are we aligned on that shit, Brother Bear? I do not applaud Bracket 2 Spellslinger. I think that joint sucks. I think that is awful. I think that is a near lethal monologue that oftentimes does not get there. I'm working with info from the Final Fantasy spoiler period. So you talking about me liking Kuja? Because that is one specific exception to the general rule. Kuja's my goat. But even that, it's like, alright, whatever. Kuja food. Who cares? Alright, a 6 mana red creature with menace, and whenever he deals combat damage, oh, Port Razor in the command zone. Daring. Very daring. That seems fun. I mean, somebody's going to make it. Somebody's going to have a good game. Go you. Raphael the Muscle, another partner selector. Double all damage that creatures you control with counters on them would deal, and he makes a mutagen token on ETB. Okay. I'm similarly uninspired. Yeah, you can chain them, so you can just do, like, I hit one person, I hit the other, I hit the other. Doubling season. Fuck yeah. $500. Oh, that's a good printing, though. That's cute. Arya, if you keep speaking in a binary like that, something bad's gonna happen to you. I promise you, brother. Michelangelo on the scene. Trample. +1/+1 counter on him for each land you control. Alright, first of all, fuck you. And on death, return him to your... Bro's an auto battler. What? That's gotta be the most 10-minute deck I've seen in my life. Amazing. Not immune to being counterspelled, I see. That's fun. You hand this to the person who does not want to learn what the stack is, and you tell them to go crazy. If you do 99 lands with Mikey, you're insane, because then you're doing nothing until turn 6. This is just like... This is just like ramp, 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 ramp. It's Mikey, 30 ramp spells, and then like 60 lands. And then you throw in a doubling season just because. Michelangelo the Heart. A 2/1 with trample and raid the fridge. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you attack this turn, put a counter on a creature and make a food token. Okay, you can kind of do something like with that. So they give you a reason to pair him with the red one, because there's the damage doubler for counters. They give you a reason to pair him with blue Donnie, because then you get a food and a mutagen. And Simic, I make 2 non-creature tokens a turn, is not nothing. Displays dinosaurs, rah! Yeah, this guy has potential. I like this guy. Bebop and Rocksteady. A 3-mana 7/5. Whenever Bebop and Rocksteady attack or block, sack a permanent unless you discard a card. Neato. I think some Golgari sack decks will care about this. Not everybody, but some people will use it. It will never, ever go in the command zone, but that's okay. We've talked about this. This is something for a format that I don't understand. Maybe this is like a new arch enemy type thing. Since it has shown up in the last 2 sets, what is your general opinion on Heroes in a Half Shell / Cosmic Spider-Man type card design? I think they are phenomenal in little packages. That was like the main thrust of the Heroes in a Half Shell card review. I talked a lot about it on Twitch. We talked a lot about it earlier today. I think it is a good thing that these types of cards exist in general. I think it becomes a bad thing if we don't have other stuff that is complicated and more niche that exists alongside them. But it's good for new players to have a thing where they don't have to stress their brains too much and just get to go, oh my god, I bought a bunch of cards from Turtles and I want to play all my Turtles cards. Yes, you get a deck to do that, and it doesn't have to be Morophon. God, that was so stupid. Hearing people try to justify why their Morophon deck was cool took years off my life and millimeters off my hairline. I am very, very happy if from now until the end of Magic, which based on current projections will be sometime in 2029, if from now until the end of Magic, every single set, and not just Universes Beyond, gets some type of straightforward 5-color team-up commander that is just a way to put a name tag on that says, I liked this set very much. Good. What will disappoint me is if we get that and then we don't get any of the interesting stuff. Nobody's going to be able to justify any of these bland motherfuckers as cool either. That's both true and it's fine because you don't have to. You can just say, I like Turtles. That's what I want. What I don't want, here's what I don't want. Here's the world I don't like living in, that I currently live in, that Heroes in a Half Shell is going to save me from. It's people who play Joda the Unifier and then go, oh, I'm not trying to pub stomp, I just like Turtles. But in bracket 2, you end up pub stomping anyway because Joda is a fucking army in a can who buffs everybody. I don't need them to be cool. I need them to be reasonable for me to play in bracket 2. Or reasonable in low bracket 3. That's what I'm on right now. I don't need to look at your commander and think that you'd be great at stand-up. I don't need to look at your commander and want to know what your improv show is like. I need to look at your commander and be like, am I going to have to bully you to have a reasonable commander game? With Joda, yes. With Heroes in a Half Shell, no. Hell yeah, I love Turtles too, man. Yeah, I agree with Arya that Magic is a better game when the interesting Johnny cards outnumber the Timmy cards, but I do think it's good that we have both. Alex, I have done a review of Crush the Blood Braided. We're currently doing a spoiler review on Twitch and YouTube, so I cannot go deep into it right now. Okay. I think it's Avatar time now. And then Holiday Box. Avatar Aang is a better example of a Wooburg Universes Beyond commander. I think that's true, but I think they also had a clear in-lore reason to have Avatar Aang be 5 colors. I don't think they had a layup 5-color character from Ninja Turtles. Man, I want to play a 5-color Avatar, but I don't want to use Caillou. I get that, man. I get that, man. I also don't like Avatar Aang. This guy sucks, man. All right. Aang, Airbending Master. 5 mana ETB airbend something, which is to exile it, and while it's exiled, you can cast it for 2 rather than its mana cost. I thought airbend was 2 on top of it. Interesting. Whenever one or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your upkeep, make a 1/1 white ally creature token for each experience counter you have. God, I hate that. Some Elk is gonna have such a time with that. Elk is gonna have such a fucking time with that. My Minthara deck just lost it. Yeah, this is blink.guy. Blink.gov. Aang Air Nomad. 5 mana, flying vigilant 5/4. Other creatures you control have vigilance. Oh, that's fucking Oh, I am no longer drafting Avatar. I'm gonna get kicked in the chest by a 5-year-old. Holy fuck. This guy's killing me at pre-release. Not in draft, thank fuck. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Then why'd they print him? Hold on. So which one, what's the difference between TLE is the Jumpstart product? Oh, okay, it's to kill people in Jumpstart. That makes sense. Thank God, I don't have to be exposed to this. Aang's Defense. Target blocking creature gets +2/+2. Draw a card. Yeah, I am not. Thank God I don't play Jumpstart. Aang's Iceberg. 2 mana flash. On ETB, exile another non-land permanent until this leaves the battlefield. Waterbend 3 if you do, or sack this enchantment to scry 2. That's kind of neat. So you're getting a Banishing Light, but you might banish your own thing to retrigger an ETB if you can waterbend it immediately. Well, King Cow, flash O-Ring that you have a reason to maybe O-Ring your own thing. That's cute. Somebody's gonna do that. Somebody's gonna do that freaky style. Saltistic, you emailed me. Did you? Yes, I'll look right now. It was before Atlanta? Oh, yeah, I was in a fucking fugue state. Is there any snippet of your... Hold on. I'm searching. I've started. I will reply after this stream. I hope you had a good time in Atlanta. Thank you for contacting my dumbass while I'm live, because it's very easy for me to miss things. Madman, that was common, yeah. Okay, Aang's Journey. Search your library for a basic land. If it was kicked, search your library for a basic land and a shrine card. We don't need that. We don't need that. I don't know what shrines we're printing. I don't care how much lore sense it makes. I don't care about the theme. I don't need any fucking shrines. What are shrine cards? Don't fucking worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. Okay, on ETB, airbend something. When you cast a lesson, Aang gains lifelink. I have no idea if that will be draftable. Maybe. It's what, a 3/2 flyer. You can summoning sick an opponent's guy or redo one of my ETBs. And if there's a shitload of lessons, then it's pretty good. Aardvark slot, 3/3 with lifelink. Hell yeah. Abandon attachments. You may discard a card if you do draw 2. That's pretty fine. Lesson. Airbend something, draw a card. Holy I feel like soft control is gonna be the most annoying goddamn archetype in the draft for this. I feel like there's gonna be Azorius, wait. Not even Azorius hard control, just Azorius. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Madra, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I should have said during the Lorwyn section, but if that was up to me, Wither would be evergreen. Yeah, and that's why you're not a magic designer, Madra. Fuck no, it shouldn't. Yeah, it does kill tokens. Allied teamwork. When this enchantment enters, make a 1/1 ally. Allies you control get +1/+1. Sure. Whatever, man. Seems great. Appa, Aang's companion. Flying on attack, something else gets flying. Cool and normal. Steadfast Guardian on ETB. Airbend any number of other non-land permanents you control. And when you cast from exile, make a 1/1 white ally. That's going in a Jeskai deck the moment the set drops. I wonder if Esper Pixie is going to try to do anything. Look, I have nothing against Wither, but there's a difference between Wither existing and Wither being an evergreen keyword. If I see like 20 things in the set with Wither, I'm fucking tweaking. Wither as a mechanic in general is awesome. Giving every guy Wither is hell on earth. More airbending, art looks cool. Avatar Aang, fucking, I can't unsee Caillou now. So when we bend, draw a card. If we've done every bending, transform this guy, and then go infinite. Oh, they even reminder text, yeah, this does count for colorless. Spells cost Wooburg less. At the beginning of each upkeep, you can transform him to gain 4, draw 4, put 4 counters on him, and shoot for 4. I'm gonna keep it so real. This seems exactly as inspired as Heroes in a Half Shell. And I'm not saying that to mean I don't like it. I'm saying that to just illuminate, like, I think so many of the complaints about design being uninspired or design being overly simple is surface level at best. Why did this need to be a Wooburg commander? Because I think if you did the Avatar and they weren't a 5-color commander, the lore heads would kill you. Why would you ever flip him back? I mean, because you gassed out of stuff to play. Like, a 5-mana cost reduction is great until none of the spells in your hand are relevant at that moment. And then you swap him back for draw 4. Is it worth getting a collector booster box for Avatar? Zolo, I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody when they ask about buying product. If you have disposable income and you like the card arts that much, it's always worth. In terms of getting your money back, fuck no. In terms of investing in the game, Fuck no. In terms of trying to like trade for something, fuck no. Just get the, if you want to use a game piece, just get the specific game piece you want, buy the single. If you want to look at all the pretty cards because you love the pretty cards and you have the money that's not going to hurt you financially, hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Was my take up, I think Wizards should hyper focus on supporting specific mechanics and play pattern more better, or at least more nuanced. Kind of, but I think it's like there's just too many semantics to unpack for this stream. Yeah, some of us just like gambling. Exactly. If you just like if you just like opening the packs and you just want to have the pack dopamine of sometimes you open a cool thing, then that's awesome and go ahead and do it. Okay, Avatar enthusiasts. Art's funny. Whenever an ally enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I mean, rip to everybody who makes a non-functional ally pile in draft. God bless you. I will be getting gems off the back of your defeat. Azula Always Lies, a 2-mana instant that's a lesson. Choose one or both. Target creature gets -1/-1. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, you are attacking respectfully. I love the name for that too. And you are attacking respectfully in this draft set. A 2/2 swing in power toughness? Oh, you're all fucked. I'm drafting black every time. I'm drafting black every time just for my girl. Hell yeah. We're high-fiving as your creature fucking dies in front of me. Badger Mole. 5 mana on ETB Earthbend 2. Fuck you. Creatures you control with counters on them have trample. That's fine. Very draft card. It's a draft common. That's cool. That should say Rally. Rally. Wizards made Rally the when ally enters do thing keyword. No. I won't prove you wrong. I'm just going to say no. Ooh. I went past a ton of shit. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. So a color fixer, and we can sack it to blow something up. Flavorful. Useful. Fine. Beetle-headed Merchants. 5 mana black creature on attack. You may sack another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card. Put a counter on it. Very, very draft common. Very draft common. Bender's Water Skin. This is just a good card for control players. If you are playing, probably like, it'll be interesting to see if this makes it into bracket 4 or higher, because it's only good if you're playing efficient interaction. If you have like 1 mana, 2 mana interaction, this extra 1 mana on other players' untap steps can really, really matter. But then at CEDH, 3 mana for a rock is like, I don't know anymore. Boomy, Eclectic Earthbender. On ETB Earthbend 1, whenever Boomy attacks, put 2 counters on each land creature you control. Alright. Buzzard Wasp Colony. When this creature enters, you may sack an artifact or creature. If you do, draw. Whenever another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, put its counters on this creature. Alright, so Golgari counters Dex eating. Dryad Arbor's Secret Commander? Shut the fuck up. 2 mana 2/2, hell yeah. Cat Gator. A 7 mana 3/2? With lifelink and on ETB deals damage equal to the number of swamps you control to any target. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright, that's why. So we're airbending the Gator. We're doing Orzhov guns, and I am airbending the Cat Gator. Alright, I can see that. Cat Owl. 3 mana hybrid, flying. Whenever this attacks, untap an artifact or creature. So pseudo vigilance, but for one thing. Die Lee Indoctrination. 2 mana sorcery lesson. Choose one. An opponent reveals their hand and they discard a non-land permanent you pick, or you earthbend 2. Oh, we're earthbending in mono black? Oh. That seems fine. It seems crazy to me that you would ever pick earthbend 2, but I love hand ripping. I do like the quote shout out though. Oh, true. Earthbend to sack a creature land. That's why. I'm just not enough of an aristocrats player. We also have to hit the manual ad break. So Twitch, you're getting banished for a moment. Deny entry. 3 mana, counter a creature spell, and then loot. Ugh. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, that's perfect quality for Jumpstart. Deserter's Disciple, a 2 mana, make something tiny unblockable. Cool. We've had this a couple times. The last one I remember is from Duskmourn. Very normal effect, though. Exceedingly normal. Have we seen That's Rough Buddy flavor text yet? I don't think so, Michael. Dragon Moose, 4 mana, 3/3 with haste. Very Jumpstart. Very demure, very mindful. 4 mana, Earthbend 4. Holy shit. I mean, I guess emergency blocker, right? That's all I can think of for this. Dakon Blackblade is my favorite Earthbender. Shout out Ryan in the YouTube chat for that one. Shades Corners, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the dog home. I mean, you can emergency blocker on your own turn. It doesn't need to have instant to be an emergency. If I'm at 2 life in my main phase 1, I'm in an emergency right now. I hate how we have so many normal words that everybody in Magic has taken to mean an extremely specific thing because LSV said it that way one time. One day I'm gonna be famous enough that I can take a just generic turn of phrase like "them's the bricks" and have it mean a specific like 2-card combo sequence and fuck up everybody who comes after me and tries to talk in any type of way about Magic. Okay, a 3 mana on ETB, Earthbend 2. Land creatures have vigilance. That seems pretty usable, actually, but it's not draftable. Yeah, them's the bricks, man. Them's the bricks is a 2-card infinite combo involving City Pigeon. Wait, can you airbend your opponent's land creatures to lock them out of lands? No, because earthbending says when it dies or is exiled. So if somebody airbends your earthbent land, you still get it back tapped. Earth Kingdom Soldier, 5 mana, vigilant 3/4. Put a counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. So you get a 4/5 and a buff on somebody else. I realize I'm kind of an idiot drafter. My immediate impressions of the set is that flying is going to be hyper important because a lot of what I'm seeing is guys who are weak or guys who have good toughness. And so I feel like you'll get into some staring contests if you are not having airbending or if you're not having flyers. Well, yeah, flying's always good, but there's a spectrum of how necessary it is to break through an opponent's board state. Earthbend 2, and then you get a fight on top of it. That seems decent. Earth Village Ruffians. On death, Earthbend 2. Okay, replacement blocker. That's alright. Eelhounds. 4 mana, trample. On attack, another creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample. Oh, not even draftable. Sure. Had to come to TikTok from Twitch because the 10 ad break causes my PS5 to just close stream. That's so real. The ad break is over. If you're on TikTok and you want to see the big stream, I have to do manual. Well, I do manual ad breaks and then I do them in a big chunk so that we can get an hour of no ads. So ads are gone for an hour now. If you want to watch on Twitch and have your chat on screen and all that. Does Architect work for this? For what do you mean? What's for this? Do not talk to me about Craterhoof Shrine, Brent. Do not fucking speak about that. Elephant Rat. A 2 mana 1/3 with menace. Fuck yeah. See another big. Oh, not even draftable. Never mind. Explosive Shot. 2 mana 4 damage. Oh, not draftable. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Faded Firepower. ETBs. Oh, flash ETBs with X fire counters. If a source would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus and massive damage equal to the number of fire counters on this enchantment instead. I mean, we know off rip this is going in every burn deck ever in Commander. Oh yeah, Firebending Mana Sink as well. Kuja, yeah, if you have a pinger deck, you're getting this. I'm trying to think if you would get this in any other situation, and I don't really think so. You never draft it. Yeah, triple red in a draft environment to spend like 5 mana on a 2 damage amp? No fucking way. Firelord Ozai, Rakdos for Commander. 4 mana 4/4. On attack, you may sack a creature. If you do, add red equal to their power. Until end of combat, you don't lose it. 6 mana, exile the top card of each opponent's library. Until end of turn, you may play one of those cards without paying its mana cost. Ooh! Okay, unfortunately, I'm having fun now. I don't give a fuck about drafting this card. Unfortunately, I am feeding this mana Calaxion in Commander. I don't give a fuck about the infinite mana outlet. I am feeding him. I can't fucking feed him Bebop and Rocksteady, which makes me sad because Bebop and Rocksteady is green. I am feeding him Ball Lightning, and I am robbing you. Yeah, this rips. Oh, god damn it. I didn't know which Avatar Commander deck I was gonna build, and I'm gonna be fucking Firelord Ozai, son of a bitch. Yeah, I am Yargle, and I've come to Bargle, and I push him in the wood chipper. Give me your deck. Same hairline, by the way? Banned. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker. Now I'm gonna check my messages to see if my new hair treatment is in the mail yet. You've upset me. This is who you're bullying, by the way. Danny, Z has not played it yet. Firelord Zuko. Mardu, Firebending X, where X is his power, so you get that much red mana, lasts till end of combat. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a counter on each creature? Nobody can show Z that card. Alright? They're in the other room. They're playing Risk of Rain 2. The window is cracked. They have their favorite music on. Nobody can tell my girlfriend about this card. Little Mix Doom, thank you for the $2 super chat. You're gonna do what with the Firelord Ozai? You fucking heard me. Nobody tell. That's gonna be fucked up crazy style. Well, so I mean the thing is Z hasn't really gotten into Exile Storm before. They've had a Dihada deck. So they're certainly used to, you know, ring around the rosy. Oh yeah, GF hug time. Let me just scroll down. Hey, that kid's the Avatar. 10 out of 10 reference. I'm gonna go do off-stream GF hug time. Off-stream GF hug time. Remember to come to the Twitch stream to feed me. I love you. You don't have to, but please. Wow, that's crazy. I went and I hugged them and they said, "Wow, I love you, baby, and I don't care at all about Exile Storm." Okay. Fire Nation Archers, not draftable, 4 mana, 3/4 with reach, deals 2 damage and makes it 2/2. Okay, so that's a staring contest breaker for our Jumpstart lovers. Z is being shielded from greatness. I'm being shielded from greatness right now. Fire Nation attacks. Make 2 2/2s with Firebending 1, and it has flashback. Depending on how plentiful Firebending is in draft, that seems genuinely not that bad. Everything changed. Clap! Arp, 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 arp. I love the Fire Nation. Okay, flavor text, 10 out of fucking 10. Because they attack twice. We have soldiers, everything changed. We have the screen cap from the fucking show. Fire Nation Engineer. Raid, if you attacked, put a counter on a creature or vehicle. Seems pretty normal. Fire Nation's Conquest. Creatures get +1/+0. Sure. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature you control. Holy fuck, dude. What? Bracket 2 All-Star? Bracket 2, I mean, it's not broken. It's not broken, but like a lot of bracket 2 and a couple bracket 3 decks are going to be running that. That's fucked up. Little Mix Doom, thank you for the $2 super chat. Imprisoned in the Moon better be on the bonus sheet. You're goddamn right. He does cost 5, yeah. So it's probably going to be in like Golgari. Because you can't firebend him out. Fire Nation Soldier, he's very normal. Fire Sages, Firebending 1, and you can spend mana to put a counter on him. Okay, Firebending might bang in draft. Because I go 2 mana, 2/2, turn 3, I swing at you, and then I threaten a combat trick, or I make him a 3/3. I fuck with that. First time flyer. The creature that gets +1/+1 if there's a lesson in your graveyard. Oh yeah, Zorius is going to be mega annoying. Flexible Waterbender, a Vigilant 2/5. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by flying is necessary versus flying is good. We are not getting through, brothers. We are not dealing combat damage. We are getting boing whipped. Waterbend 3, you can swap the base power and toughness. That's kind of cute. Flopsy, a 6 mana 4/4 on ETB. Put a counter on everything. Each big guy you control can't be blocked by more than one creature. Yeah, exceedingly normal. Exceedingly normal. Flying dolphin fish. Hell yeah. I love those nose boops. Frog squirrel, 2/2 with reach. But they look cute. Geyser Leaper, a 4 mana 4/3. Water bend, draw, discard. That seems fine. Giant Koi. Oh, this is the Island Cycler. Okay. Waterbend. This guy can't be blocked. Ooh, I really don't hate that. Gillicorn. We get the 1 mana Death Toucher. Real. Glider Kids on ETB Scry 1. Sure. Hakoda, Selfless Commander. 4 mana ally, 3/5 vigilant. You can look at the top card of your library. You can cast ally spells, sack Hakoda. Creatures you control get massive butts and gain indestructible. So we've moved on from Selfless Savior. We've moved on from kicking the dog to save a board wipe. We now have sack Hakoda, recover from Toxic Deluge. Who would... I'm trying to assess internally. BBL vendor. Yeah, I'm trying to assess internally, like, how many commander decks are going to go the nip tuck route and put him in just as a Toxic Deluge response. Probably nobody that wasn't already doing Selfless Savior as a board wipe response. But I think for low power decks, this is genuinely a better board wipe response than Selfless Savior. Because everybody's running fucking Toxic Deluge. Would you play this over Boromir? I don't play Boromir because I don't play white, but I would if I was in a position of playing Boromir already, because I have been Toxic Deluged way more times than I have been free cast on. Does this ever have a place in Butts Matter Abzan, or is 4 mana too much? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I think it does. I think people don't want to believe in it, but I think that's because they're afraid of the BBL vendor. Haru, Hidden Talent, a 2 mana ally that says whenever another ally you control enters Earthbend 1, that's terrible, and I don't want to fucking know how you break it. Do not show me the veggie short. Haru hid his incredible earthbending abilities by being really fucking bad at earthbending. Job done. Hi bye, Spirit of Balance, an Orzhov Bear. Whenever they enter or attack, you can sack a creature or artifact to put counters on them. When Heibai leaves, put its counters on something you control. That's neat. Hippo cows. Holy shit. Where's the Pro ZD short? Where's the Pro ZD short about Dairy Farmer? It's fucking happening. It's fucking happening right now. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Hog monkey. How did they I can't even make the what they called me in college joke, man. I'm so broken. Oh no! No, 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 because we already have people already say I'm gonna crank however much mana. You can now say just dead ass, I crank my hog monkey. Oh, it's not a fucked up card. It's not a fucked up card, but you're gonna have people at pre-release going, I crank hog monkey. I exhaust my hog! I'm gonna crank my hog monkey, and then I'm gonna exhaust my hog. Is your hog tired yet? Thank you, Aether Drift. You've saved us, Aether Drift. I love you, Aether Drift. So it's just a 3/2 that can give something with counters menace, and then you can exhaust your hog to give it 2 counters. All right. Hog Monkey Rampage. So you get a counter if it's a big thing, and then it's a fight. That's normal. Oh, that's also Jumpstart. How to start a riot. I like that the lesson is named how to do something. You give something menace, and you board banner something. Hey, riot! The flavor text remains fucking incredible. That seems usable. Maybe. A little bit of a trap, but God, is it tempting. Iguana Parrot, Flying Vigilance Prowess. Oh yeah, that's killing me. Oh, that's fucking murdering me. I'm now drafting Izzet in this set. Iroh, Firebending Instructor. Whenever Iroh attacks, attacking creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay, super fine. At least one person will be like, oh my god, infinite combats are so clever and funny. It'll quench ya. God, that's fucking perfect. It's the quenchiest, and it literally quenches you. That's... God damn it. That's good. Zhang's Deserters, a 1/2 when on ETB they get a counter on something. Super fine. But this is the type of stuff you would airbend, right? You would just get a different big guy. You get a flyer, you get this guy, you get an airbend, you airbend this guy, you bring him back, you pump the flyer more, hell yeah. Now you got a stew going. Okay, then we have Katara, Bending Prodigy. At the beginning of your end step, if Katara is bent, put a counter on her. Waterbend 6, draw a card. That seems okay. This seems like more the type of like, hey, monocolor legendary, do not make this a commander, but it's a fine card. Katara, Heroic Healer. On ETB, put a counter on each other creature you control. We can't... This is like the 8th fucking time we've seen put a counter on each creature you control today. Holy fuck, man. Stop. You guys don't deserve it. I'm in red-blue. My creatures were already losing combat. I don't need to see you put a counter on each creature you control every time you breathe. I mean, they're not... I'm thinking about my commander games, Kuro. I'm thinking about my fucking commander... I don't care about Kathar's Crusade and Draft. Katara Waterbending Master. When you cast a spell on someone else's turn, you get an experience counter. On attack, you draw a card for each experience counter you have. If you do, discard a card. That one's not going to be okay. I cannot be trusted with that. That's going to be fucked up crazy. Another Katara. 5-mana ally. On ETB, make an ally. Waterbend X, and you modify the base power toughness stuff you can. Only on our turn, though. I feel like that's going to be only a 3/3. If you're doing blue-white flyers, that's going to feel like cheating. Komodo Rhino, very normal. I feed him to Ozai in my commander deck. More normal creatures. What's the flavor text? Hell yeah. Lion Vulture, a flyer on end step if somebody lost life. Put a counter on and draw a card. It's not draftable, and I think 4 mana is too much for this to do anything outside of Jumpstart. But this will awaken the fucking... This will awaken the Aristocrats player in somebody's Jumpstart deck. Long Fang, a 3-mana legendary. Whenever another creature you control or a land you control goes to the graveyard, put a counter on something you control. So this is the Earthbending Aristocrat. Holy fuck, yep. You got me. Lost in the spirit world. Bounce something, make a spirit that cannot block or be blocked by non-spirits. That is flavorful, not draftable, not good enough for commander. Okay. Same for this guy, okay. Master Paku. A legendary 1/3 with prowess. When he becomes tapped, somebody mills X, where X is the number of lesson cards in your graveyard. Oh, please. Please let me mill somebody as a win condition in draft with Master fucking Paku. Please let me cast 5 fucking lesson cards and then kill you with mill. Master Piandao. 4/4 on attack, check top 4 for ally equipment lesson. I don't know if that makes it out of draft at 5 mana, but for a draft of 4/4 with first strike, I'm taking him. Match the odds, make a 1/1 ally, put a counter on it for each creature your opponents control. That's neato. Mechanical glider. Oh, on ETB, attach it to something equipped creature has flying. There's gonna be some poor Voltron player who pulls this in a jumpstart pack and is like, this is exactly what my commander deck needed. This is exactly what I was waiting for. Merchant of Many Hats. Oh god, another fucking aristocrat piece. Oh, but it's to hand. Okay, okay. I was gonna crash. Because I thought 3 mana and I assumed it was battlefield. Okay. Okay. Shitty 2/2 that you can spend 5 mana to recast. Jumpstart's legal in Commander. I'm mostly thinking about draft versus Jumpstart right now. Momo, a 1-mana flyer, the first non-linear creature spell with flying you cast costs 1 less. Whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Very cute, extremely unplayable. Maybe Z will put this in their birds deck just because he's adorable. No, he's anti-Kindred. First of all, it's Kindred, not tribal. But it's not, you're not doing this for Lemur Kindred. You're doing this for non-Lemur flying. It's Lemur hate tech. Wolf, you're banned because you've been knowing about the Kindred change. Works weirdly well in Giada. That's true. The Angel players are going to play him. That art's cool. Momo, Rambunctious Rascal. On ETB, deal 4 damage to a tapped creature. Okay, we're teaching the Jumpstart players about interaction. Why do they change to Kindred? Because a non-zero number of indigenous people asked them to. And that's good enough for me. Oh. Mongoose Lizard, 6 mana, menacing. On ETB, deal 1 damage to any target. That's so fucking bad. But Mountain Cycles, okay. At least he has menace. That seems a lot worse than the blue one. The blue one makes you genuinely unblockable. Ostrich Horse, a 3 mana, ETB, mill 3, put a land card into your hand. If you don't, put a counter on this. That's fine. Very draft comedy. Otter Penguin. Oh, that's fucking adorable. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, this creature gets +1/+2 and can't be blocked. So it becomes a 3/3. Alright. I fuck with that. Ozai's Cruelty. Deals 2 damage. They discard 2. I love the Fire Nation, man. I love the fucking Fire Nation. Holy shit. 3 mana rip 2. Also, you're at 18 life. Fuck yeah. Killer launch. +2/+2 reach, untap it. So this is the green combat trick, or one of them. Off hated flying. Launching, however, was a trajectory under her control. That fucks. That's awesome. Pretending Poxbearers. A 2 mana 2/1 on death. Make a 1/1 ally. That's cute. Good flavor text. Purple Pentapus. On ETB Surveil 1. We're getting more Starfish tech. 3 mana, tap an untapped creature you control, recur it. They're playing so safe with the Sephiroth payoffs, man. Or not even the payoffs, but the things you feed into Sephiroth. Hell yeah. Ravaru Troop, landfall. This gets flying, you gain 1, and it's a plane cycler. Sure. We have a mana dork. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least it's not that motherfucker, that lizard who adds 4. At least they are not fully defrauding the government. This is a fine amount of mana, and it's 2 mana instead of 1 mana. It is worse Elysian Caryatid. It is much worse Fanatic of Ronos, and it is slightly worse Elysian Caryatid. Rebellious Captives, a 2 mana 2/2. You can exhaust them to put counters on the creature, then Earthbend. That seems fine. It's a common in green. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, this spell's the GOAT. 1 mana deflecting swat? Yes, please. If you game changer this, I'm quitting. No, I'm not. But if you game changer this, I'm shitting. I will do that. I will do that. I love this card. This card's fucking awesome. I love having removal in colors that doesn't have good removal. Is this full spoilers? I don't think it's everything, Lexi. I think it is a lot of things. Most things even. But I don't think it's everything. Rocky Rebuke. So a bite spell. Roku's Mastery. X to a creature if X is big, scry 2. Adorable. Rough Rhino Cavalry. 5 mana Firebend 2. Exhaust 8. Put counters on the guy. It gains trample. Downright fine. Downright fine. Check out the flavor text. Oh, hey, look, a line from the show. Clap. Clap. Everybody clap. Could you steal an... I think equipments have to be to a creature you control unless it specifies. Let me look at Bloodthirsty Blade. Yeah, I think equipment is to a creature you control, and it still has to be a legal target. So if you try to redirect lightning when somebody equips... That's true, Arya, but they're asking specifically about if somebody tries to equip Swiftfoot Boots to their commander, can I cast Redirect Lightning and put it on my commander instead? And yeah, you can't do that because it has to be something you control. Okay, ETB tap something stun counter. Azorius continues to be the most annoying color combination ever conceived. Starry-Eyed Nightwing, thank you for the 8th month at tier 1. The TikTok and IG continue to grow. One has cracked 3K in what is now a little past a month. I have enough posts to actually do analysis now, so I'm going to have some fun this weekend. Hell yeah, Starry. I'm proud of you. I'm very glad to hear that. Saber-tooth Mouse Lion, a big guy with forest cycling. Foo Cuddly Poops didn't look much like a saber-tooth mouse lion to Sokka, but his mother certainly did. Love it. What's the annoying Azorius card? All of them. Seismic Tutelage, an aura. On ETB, put a counter on the creature. When they attack, double the counters on them. Yeah, that's fine. Serpent of the Past. He looks like a fucking idiot. If there are 3 or more lessons in the grave, you can cast it with Flash. Costs 1 less for each non-creature, non-land in your grave. Oh, so that's the new Talarian Serpent, but no ward. Not having ward may keep that out of any type of 60 card format. If lessons could make it into standard, then maybe you could do it because it had flash. It's cool. It's cool. I just don't think it is good enough to get anything done. All right, then we have a mana dump in white. Azorius Sokka, 3 mana, 2/4 vigilance. Whenever Sokka and at least one other creature attack, draw a card. God, yeah, Azorius is going to be so fucking annoying in this draft set. And then a 5 mana counter spell that lets you draw a card, untap a land, mill 3 cards. Lotus Field players, Lotus Field enjoyers, rise up, please. Please. Yeah, and it's a haiku. Mono white Sokka is just a 3/3 with vigilance, but he's for jumpstart, so nobody cares, and he looks cool. I haven't played standard when Strixhaven was legal, but aren't lessons generally quite good on account of free specific card and all? That is a very big upside, but standard, as I understand it, is pretty fucking broken right now, and so I'm not sure if being able to learn is a big enough payoff to overcome the fact that it's not Vivi. Or not Fatal Push. Oh god, new shrines. Okay, on ETB, put X counters on each creature you control, where X is number of shrines you have. Whenever another shrine enters, fucking Cathar's Crusade. Cathar's Shrine Crusade! Yay! Jay Reed, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the second month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. I'm new to Magic. Do you think Toph, the first metal vendor, would be a fun commander? I think they'd be fun. Don't worry about doing infinites, but they'd be fun. Okay, then we have a 4 mana asterisk for Suki equal to number of creatures. Whenever she attacks, make a 1/1 that's tapped and attacking. That's super fine. That's super fine and fair. Cabbage Merchant. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, make a food. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, sack a food. Tap 2 untapped foods, add 1 mana. Cute. Very cute. The Rise of Sozin. Board wipe. Board wipe, ruin somebody's fucking deck. And then you get a 5/5 with Menace and Firebending 3. Hell yeah. On combat damage, you may pay X. When you do, you get to reanimate that much shit from their graveyard. Dog. Let me put this in the command zone right now. Let me put that in the fucking command zone right now, please. We've seen this, Oh, no. On ETB Earthbend 2, her power is equal to the number of counters on lands you control. Super fine. Super whatever. I'll blank out the first part. I don't even need the board wipe. I'll blank out the first 2 parts, dog. I will white out this entire half of the card. Ignatius, thank you for the Prime sub for the 7th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Non-token artifacts. Oh right, we have Artifact Fall is now also landfall, which I personally hate, but a few of you are going to be very, very happy. Oh shit, new walls. Mark Rosewater in shambles. Mark Rosewater found crying in his office. Turtle Duck. Fuck yeah, dude. Green's eating. Fuck yeah. Turtle Seals. I fucking love these guys, man. Vindictive Warden. So firebending payoff. He has Menace. That's fine. Who cares about you? Draw 3, discard a card unless you pay 2 more. Seems fine. It's not that good. It's very much a draft common. That's okay. Water Whip is an additional cost waterbend 5. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, it's bounce 2 creatures and draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's very good. Alright. That's very good. There has to be a commander deck I can put that in somehow. Watery Grasp. We can tap something down forever, and then we can make them shuffle it away. Not bad. We have a tapped 2/2. Yep, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Real. UA, a 3/3 Flagellance Waterbend 5. You may cast a non-creature spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Omniscience combo is not back, but at least 5 people are going to think it is. Yeah, Talran decks can use this. I think there's a couple decks that could try to use this. I don't know if I've seen Katara the Fearless yet, Alec man. To be frank, I have not been checking the names. Can we see Azula again? I don't think we've not seen an Azula commander card. Alright, we've got the Rummage Archers. Hell yeah, 3/1s with reach. Zhao. Yes. Custom card designers, take note. He is a character. What text box does he get? He gets Menace, and he gets a stat line. Whenever you cast a red spell, make a 2/2? Oh! Oh! I mean, 5 mana, it's fine. 5 mana, it's fine. I can't wait. I can't wait for the fucking Zada players to try to conscript this man and just fuck it up. Alright, next Zuko, Firebending 3, and for 3 mana you can Impulse Draw. Super fine. Super fine. Well, Queepadilla, we don't deal in leaks, specifically. We deal in spoilers. These are all spoilers right now, we just don't deal in leaks. Do to any target. Yeah. We gotta teach the Jumpstart players interaction. That's fine. That's fair. Okay, and now we're gonna look at the Final Fantasy holiday stuff. I did see the Cabbage Merchant. I don't think the green players deserve that much mana, so I'm just gonna use my non-creature spells to kill him. Oh, I can barely read any of this shit. Hell yeah. Okay. Garland, the Royal Kidnap. So I think these are all like you get boxes and then the cards are within boxes. I'll look up Katara the Fearless just for you, Alec man. Oh, I don't care about allies, dog. I mean, this seems fine. Hey, look, Panharmonicon for allies. So I think we go set FIC. I think all the most recent stuff. This is 486 cards. Sabrek, I mean, they've already said Vivi's getting banned in November. So we know Vivi's going away. Okay, here's the new stuff. We have a Birds of Paradise reprint. Unfortunately, this is awesome. Unfortunately, this looks extremely cool, and Z is going to want 18 of them. And I'm going to get them. New forest, new mountain, new swamp. So new lands. New printing of Waka. New printing of Mog, which is adorable. New printing of Locke. New printing of Esgenin. Alright, Twink Boy. These are all just new printings. They all look very cool. Cody, I think VV's just getting banned in Standard. I don't think VV has fucked up other formats like they fucked up Standard. I think that was Standard specific. Oh shit, we're getting fucking Kawaii Snapcaster Mage? Hell yeah. These are all adorable. Oh my god, these are adorable. Is this a... So I think this is one of the unique cards. Creatures you control have training. At the beginning of end step, you control a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it that attacked this turn. Draw a card. That seems pretty fine. More ways for white to draw cards. 2 mana. On ETB of this or a legendary creature, make a food. Whenever you attack, you can sack foods. When you do, up to X target attacking creatures each get +3/+3 and gain trample and indestructible. Ooh! A food tempo payoff? That's crazy. That's neato. The food deck is gonna do something before they make 20 pot pies. Crater food, yes. Everybody clap. Arr, arr. I eat a little snack and swing out. I like that. I like this. Flash photography. You may cast the spell with flash if it targets something you control. Make a token that's a copy of target permanent. Give me 20. Give me 20 copies of this shit. I need it right now. I hate the face he's making. I fucking hate this face he's making, but I am playing this. I am playing this. Chocobo Camp land. So, ETB is tapped if you don't have a legendary. Add green. Oh, okay, no, that's actually not that good. When you cast a bird, it gets a counter on it, and 4 mana tap. So 5 mana, really. Make a Choco. Okay. Oh, it's actually not bad. It's AI art, 100%. We gotta stop with that. I promise you, however good you are, however good you think you are at clocking AI art, you are bad at it. We cannot, I will not be a part of the push to just start calling all art we dislike or all art we think looks weird AI art. It's not only rude as fuck, you have no fucking basis. We have no fucking basis to claim that. No. No, not ever. Like, there's... at this point, I wouldn't even trust a veteran graphic designer to call AI art. This is just, I hate the face they chose to draw. They chose to draw a face that I hate because they dislike me personally. But like it doesn't matter if this artist has a 20-year portfolio or a 0-year portfolio. It doesn't matter if they don't even have an art credit on the card. Like, as a rule, we just cannot be going like, oh, I think this looks funky. It's probably funky because of AI. Anyway, fishing rods. Whenever they deal combat damage, exile the top card. If it's a permanent, you get it. Move over, Buster Sword. Move over, Buster Sword. I'm putting this. Not that exciting? You're wrong. You're wrong. Go lay in the grass under the sun and listen to birds until you can feel joy again. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking amazing. Is it good? No. No. But now I can strike back against the fucking green player. I can strike the fuck back. I'm so happy. 5 mana for the first hit? I don't care. I'm ripping an 11 mana motherfucker off your deck, Tony. I'm good. Yeah, I'm hitting the Alta player. I'm getting a 10-10. It's fine. I think another Zoria also raises the good point, like, because AI art is being trained off of art that already exists in the pop culture zeitgeist, every single day that passes, more and more real art looks like AI art, because those are the art styles that AI is being trained to mimic, and it's getting better at it really, 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 really quickly. So there are a ton of arts that you see and you're going to go, oh, but I see AI art that looks like this all the time. Yes, because that is who AI art is stealing from. Like, that's who they're robbing, and AI art is improving rapidly. The feedback loop for this type of shit is very, very quick. The really, really bad AI art is still really, really bad. Good generative AI is getting spooky good at making art. And it's being trained off all of this stuff that we're looking at right now. And so now we're just seeing the similarities because they're trying to look similar to real arts. The most hyped you've been this stream is over a fishing rod and the monarch who tried to reach world conqueror status. That's how I'm trying to be. I'm trying to conquer the world and then pick up fishing. Okay, new Noctis. Whenever a creature you control enters during combat, you may attach target equipment you control to target creature you control. Then Warp Strike, you can exile this guy to return him to the battlefield tapped and attacking at the beginning of your next declare attacker's step, and it can't be blocked. That's very cute. That is not very strong, but that is very cute. That is adorable. That is fucking adorable. You could do it with ninjas. You could do it with, obviously, Noctis himself. Boo, this has nothing to do with rabbits. You're so right, bestie. You're so right. Oh yeah, mobilize too. Search for dagger. Whenever your commander enters or attacks, look at the top 6 to get a legendary creature. What the fuck? Oh, is dagger a guy? That's gonna be crazy for secret commander decks. That's gonna be fucked up. No, that's a Nagathrod. Vivi's Persistence, a 2-mana red instant. Make a 0/1 black wizard with whenever you make a non-creature or cast a non-creature spell, deal 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever your commander enters or attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand? I'm about to be insufferable. Don't ugh! Don't ugh! Everybody's Kuja now! Get with the program, all right? We're all wizards. We're all getting little hats. We're all getting little hats. We're all tapping red and blue mana. It's about to get freaky, all right? It's about to get crazy. I'm dusting off my spell book, indeed. Amaranth Coral, 5/4 with trample, attacks each combat of able. Whenever Amaranth Coral deals combat damage, it deals that much to each other opponent. Yeah. I'm not here to help. I just want it to be fair. Flavor text is better than anything else on this card. Mega Flare. You can kick it for 5 to make a 6/6. For each opponent, shoot one of their creatures for the greatest power among creatures you control. Neato. Judgment of Alexander. It is a fog. Whenever damage from a creature is prevented this way, each commander creature you control deals damage equal to its power to that creature. It's a Bonk flip. Is this literally I'm rubber, you're glue on a fucking commander card? Hell yeah. Well, not for white, but hell yeah. I just beat Everdark Libra and Night Rain trios while chilling with you, Maul. Thanks for the company. Planewalker, thank you for the $5 super chat, and congrats on defeating Everdark Libra. Yeah, this card says prolapse the nearest token player. This is fucking awesome. I might have to start playing white now. Finally, Zatalpa support? I don't know if it's that. Yeah, this is a scene. This is like the holiday scene box drop, Tony Chopper. And this is Judgment of Alex, dickhead token player. Brilliant Wings, flying and hexproof. You can pay 1 to swap it around. Okay. Mardu Squall. Will this... On ETB, choose a number. Whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents, if any of those creatures has power or toughness equal to the chosen number, Squall deals damage equal to its power to defending player. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of funny. It's like Talion, but I hit you in the head. Duelist Flame. Until end of turn, target blocked creature you control gets +X/+O. Gains trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage, look at that many cards. Exile it to 1 non-land card from among them, and put the rest on the bottom of your library. You may cast the exiled one without paying its mana cost. That's kind of hot, actually. If I have a big commander, that's 2 mana, dig 8, 2 mana, super buster sword. I'm not saying it's going in VV, okay? I'm just saying I have a deck list to work on after. I'm just saying I have a little something to work on, okay? The Atali players are about to freak it to this one. The casual Atali players. Would you put this on a commander that already has trample? Yes. I cannot stress enough how much I hate this set. Oh my god. Bro hates fun. Laugh at them. Laugh at them. Bro doesn't want to see me shine with my Duelist Flame. Bro does not want to see my Spark ignite and for me to dig 20 cards deep and free cast something. Cypher. A 4 mana Rakdos First Strike. Whenever you attack, goad something they control. Whenever a creature attacking one of your opponents becomes blocked by 2 or more creatures, it gains Death Touch. That's neat. Renoa. There's so many cards. Ink Treader. I am still sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc. So this message is to everybody. If you want to buy stuff from CoolStuffInc.com, use code MAULD at checkout. You get a little spirit token, and you get 5% off, and I get to pay my rent for another month. Isn't that cool and fun? Okay, Renoa, a 3 mana 2/4. On combat, creatures you control with flying get +1/+1 in vigilance. Whenever one or more attacking creatures you control die, you may return one of them to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a flying counter. Okay, so Luminous Broodmoth, but we don't have to shit our pants about it. That's neat. Fated Clash. You may cast this spell as though it had flash if a creature is attacking and a creature is blocking. Target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls each gain indestructible, then destroy all creatures. I love that it doesn't say you control in that first line of text, so you can just get involved in somebody else's combat. Two unrelated players to you can be going to combat, and you can just go, by the way. And you get to collude. I love that. Kobillis, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Imagine giving money to a streamer. Couldn't be me. Exactly. Edea, possessed sorceress. A Grixis 2/5 with ward. At the beginning of combat, you steal something for the turn. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and you draw a card. So this is, I steal your thing, I sack it for value, but you don't hate me because you get it back. That seems destined for bracket 2. That seems destined for, like, I want to be annoying, but not so annoying that you kill me. Leave me alone, please. The destined black mage. A 3/2 with death touch. You can give other stuff death touch. And then on non-creature spell, you ping. Or if you have a full party, it deals 3 to each opponent. Party's coming back. Hell yeah. Baracos players, rejoice. Baracos players, new secret commander. Oh, we're getting a whole party. Destined Thief. Can't be blocked. Gives unblockable. You draw and discard on damage, but if you have a full party, you draw 3. That's neat. Pretty restrained. Chaos Shrines, Black Crystal, 4 mana, legendary artifact. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, exile it. On your upkeep, you get it back with a finality count. That seems fine. One or more players is new templating, yeah, to prevent you from getting more triggers off of spreading the love. The Destined White Mage, lifelink, give lifelink. On life gain, put a counter on stuff you control. If you have a full party, put 3 counters on. This one, I think, would go in decks even if you didn't give a fuck about the party mechanic. A lifelinker that can give lifelink, that's like Heliod-ass text. Ladder style, it's not fresh decks, it's fresh, like, there are new bundle boxes. Ah, the Destined Warrior, so they're the party leader. First strike, vigilance, menace, cost reduced party. At the beginning of combat, you get a banner based on party. Very chill and normal. Yeah. Please go RPG your D&D game with this. Hell yeah. Garland, Royal Kidnapper. 4 mana, 3/4. On ETB, somebody else becomes Monarch. Whenever an opponent becomes Monarch, you steal one of their guys for as long as they're the Monarch. Creatures you control but don't own get +2/+2 and can't be sacrificed. That's actually sick as fuck. That's such a cool way to interact with the Monarch. For the first time, we're gonna see so many situations where somebody's like, please hit me. I don't want the cards. I don't want the cards. Please hit me. And they're going to be like, no, I want to keep my commander. Because you just go, hey, you have the Monarch. Zoop, give me your commander. Give me your Selvala, by the way. I love that. Oh, and the last line is just, hey, loser, please engage with how cool this card actually is and don't just sacrifice the creatures you stole. Beautiful. New command tower art. Dope. Are these new or are these just new? This might be the end of the unreleased stuff. Because these are all just arts now. Yeah, we're into like the pre-con stuff. Okay. I think that's the end of the official new spoiler stuff. We're gonna play a little Mega Bonk while I ruminate on this. While I ruminate on all the important things that we've just learned about. And all the different ways I'm gonna make a fucking Garland deck. You're goddamn right, Mega Bonk is so good. We're bonking. I need to do like a game capture or something. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done the Discord game capture for that. Okay, we move TikTok over. We move YouTube chat over. Hello, YouTube. We move Twitch chat over. Dude, that Garland card is so fucking cool. I don't even know what you would put in the 99, because you can do anything with that in the 99. That commander just says, you guaranteed get more cards, or you guaranteed get a cool creature from somebody else. Gene, I swear to God, if you start doing the bald Kai in TikTok chat, I will freak out. I will not be normal, Gene. We're gonna do a 1-minute ad break while I piss, and then we're gonna do Mega Bonk. There are not more cards to give the monarchy to other people. Like, giving the monarchy to other people is not an axis we have really played on historically. It's always been, you get monarch so that you can have monarch because it's very good for you to draw a card. Guys, it's so cold in this fucking house. So cold in this fucking house, guys. I think Garland is going to lead to some very stalled board states while people refuse to swing at each other to keep you from getting their dude. I don't think that's true. I think it will lead to some stalls where people don't want to get the Monarch, but I think not wanting to get the Monarch is interesting because it means you just don't want to swing at one guy. Which is like... That is extremely different than nobody can swing. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Like, I think if Garland leads to a board stall at your table, you play with bitches. That's the only way it leads to a board stall, is if people don't like reducing other people's life levels. Which is fine, you know. Some people are playing Commander when what they want to be playing is the finger painting compliment game. Bloodmark? I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm taking it. It says rare on it. Garland is also kind of a don't take Monarch from me so I can get my Monarch triggers. Exactly, yeah. Like if nobody wants to... If you have a table that hates theft, then interacting with Garland just becomes, oh, this player gets one extra card every turn, which is also not that bad. Like, every way that Commander plays is hyper fair. How much have you played off-stream? Not at all. Not for a moment have I played off-stream. Because I'm a goddamn master. Came from TikTok to say some of the new cards are low-key bonkers. I agree with that, but I think they're doing a pretty good job of making them all low-key bonkers. Like, there's... Separate from all of the discussions people are having about whether Commander design and Universes Beyond design is healthy for the game, I do think a lot of the cards I've seen are much better at not being broken. I've seen a lot of cool cards. I've seen a lot of cards that would be interesting to play with. I have not seen another VV. And that's where most of my concern is for Universes Beyond, is I don't want us to just be like, oh, all of the best stuff is going to be Universes Beyond, but I do want Universes Beyond to have cool stuff. Stuff that people want to play with. Anyway, now my gun bounces off people. Boing whip, boing whip. Jesus! Queen Marchesa is okay with opponents being Monarch, yes, but they don't, like... Is that the one that makes Assassins? Because I don't even think that... That bonus is not nearly as good as Garland. MLP, I agree that Final Fantasy is an outlier in general when it comes to how good the average card is going to be. But I don't think the holiday bundles are like that crazy. I think the holiday bundles are an improvement compared to the main set, and that is a good thing. Alright, so we're doing an evasion build that shoots you in the head. I'm going to build a bracket 1 Merrick Garland lawyer judge jury deck, so help me God. I hope he does not assist you, Ink Shredder. Oh, fuck. Lord Cookies, this game is called Mega Bonk. It's like 3D Vampire Survivors, if you have played that. If you've not played Vampire Survivors, it's a roguelike where you run around shooting people. And you're real cute the whole time. I don't appear to have enough oh shit. I do not appear to have enough damage. I appear to be lacking damage significantly. Please give me damage. That's not damage. That's not even a little bit swap. I need aura. Fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. None of you are aura, but more projectile count can help. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. I'm cool, we go again. I'm cool, we go again. Can I get... I don't need XP tome. I do want, yeah, a projectile count tome. More damage earlier. I mean, if I could pick it up. If I could pick up more damage earlier, yes. I think what I'm failing is I'm not doing enough. I need to just be rushing shrines. Like right now, I just kind of run around aimlessly and talk to you guys, and I gotta be locked in on finding these little things with the exclamation points above them. Okay. I probably should have saved that, but who cares? Yes, Hearts, Mega Chad is a character you can play in this game. Oh, I'm about to jump right into these fucking assholes. Oh, no, 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 no. Aura. We love Aura. This game is just like all memes. But can you play as Hug Dunham Mauled? That's basically who Mega Chad is. We're all serious people. We can all admit that Mega Chad is just Doug Huggum. TikTok screen's jacked up. We'll probably turn the TikTok stream off then. Because I never... Managing the windows in the TikTok stream is a fucking disaster. So, TikTok, thank you for being here today. I will see you all tomorrow when we do deck reviews. Bye! And now they perish. Can you play as Mauled Hound? No, they've not added Mega Urchad. Oh, Macy don't know Doug Huggum. They don't know the lore. Yes, Macy. It is a... So it was a joke skit made about Duke Nukem that they then made a game. So there's a game called Doug Huggum that we played on stream yesterday that is about you running around a town trying to raise the happiness of that town as much as possible in 7 minutes. And you can free Jesus from a bear trap, and you can turn the sky into sharks that explode. None of any boss chests. Ah! My fucking ass, bro. There's a shrine. I feel as though the sky turning into sharks would significantly lower my happiness, but maybe that's just me. Not everybody's built for Hugtopia, Macy. And that's okay, you don't have to be. Paul, that is what I said when I started playing this yesterday. It is very much Risk of Rain plus Vampire Survivors, but the movement is way more restricted than Risk of Rain. Like, this game is like Vampire Survivors, but just enough movement tech to make you feel really bad anytime you die. Like, they did not give you the movement option so that you could do cool shit. They gave you the movement option so that you would blame yourself every time you got caught lacking. Well, I can't kill any of you guys. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna take the beacon. Yeah, Thick Daddy Fresh. Wow, what a name. But there's a very weird momentum system in the game. So like sometimes if you jump at the wrong time and you start bouncing on it, you can never stop. Like Pringles, once you pop, never stop it, brother. Let me charge the shrine, you fuck-ass game. Oh. Danny, that's what they call one of them their JoJo references. Whoa! Oh, I have 49 max health. Oh my god. The movement system is wonky. You can exploit it to gain more movement by swinging your camera from the side while bunny hopping. Oh, don't tell me that there's actual fucking bunny hopping in this game, man. It's not working. This is obviously a lie. This was obviously fabricated. Holy shit, okay. So I get a lot of crit damage, but I need crit chance. Do I have any? 2%. Give me projectile count. I don't think HP regen matters when I get one tapped by everything. Was that it, guys? I've never bunny hopped before. I know this is a thing in like Counter-Strike, and that's the limit of my experience. Bee hopping is inherently immoral. This is my hill to die on. Why? What did the bunnies do, man? What did they do to you? Check me out. Am I the devil? Am I the devil from the Bible? Have you ever played against a heir apparent deck? Oh shit, true. True. Ooh, crit chance goes way up. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, that's a little bit sick, actually. I don't need that yet. Oh. Wait, if this is wrong, I don't know if I want to be right, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. That's a little bit awesome. Why is that immoral? Yeah, I'll take some knockback. Because the Lord disapproves. I don't know, I think maybe you guys are just bad at bunny hopping. Maybe that's why. Wait, I missed the nuke. No. Let me upload to Spotify. Let me upload to Spotify. Fuck you. Fuck you. Truth nuke. Okay, bounces. That's very good. Okay, battery. There's a charge shrine over there. Holy shit, I am Jesus Christ himself. There's no way I'm doing this right, but it still feels awesome. Is there a win condition? Yes. I think you eventually, like, I think there's only so far you can progress totally. I need to get a new... No. I'll take crit chance. There's 3 levels. If you take too long in a given stage, there is a final wave that spawns that will eventually just beat the hell out of you. Twonky, I'm on a controller right now. Oh shit, they landed on me. I might be... God, you get touched one time, dude. Maul, is this worth playing? If you want... So... Here is the nicest thing I can say about this game. If you are somebody who has trouble working for an extended period of time, and you want a single-player game you can use for a 15-minute work break to relax your brain, great game. If you are going to play it in any other situation, fuck no, this is going to eat your life. This is going to eat your life. You will not sleep. You will not eat. You will not get your work done. But if you can limit yourself in that way, pretty fucking awesome. I really like that it's single player, because the thing about Risk of Rain that is making me not play Risk of Rain as much is when I play Risk of Rain now, it's like a 3-hour time commitment, and because I can play with my friends, I want to play with my friends, and because I want to play with my friends, it becomes a 4-hour mess around session instead of a work break. If it eats my life, does it count towards Rowan's activated ability? Yes, it does. Jump height, I feel like jump height is a noob trap, but I'm a noob. Gun has like a big crit damage. It's surprisingly fun and fair given that the devs admitted they never playtested it. This game, they never playtest. Oh, Eclipse. Okay. That makes more sense. Ow, ow, ow. Give me my thing. Give me my thing. Give me damage, yeah. Because if I'm doing crit and a crit multiplier, big base damage is going to matter a lot, yeah. Give me attack speed. His fucking charge shrine. I really do not feel like I'm B-hop. Oh, I think I did it there. But it feels like I'm still losing the momentum. I'll take the piercing. I like the bow on Robinette. People shit talked it, but I believed in it. I'll take more evasion. Okay, speed and damage. Yes. You're jumping too quickly? Oh, I have to slow down the jump? I assumed bunny hopping was like, you had to jump the moment you touched the ground. I don't care about any of those. Movement speed seems underrated until you're less than a minute from the final wave and you still haven't found the boss shrine. That sounds true, but it's never happened to me. Nobody tell them. Don't look back. Just fire blindly behind you. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What if you fucking died, man? I have a gun. I don't think medkit's gonna do a goddamn thing for me this run. Neither will slurp gloves. Healing does not do anything for me. I like crit chance. Do I like aura? I think I like fire staff more than I like aura. I think if anything gets close enough to me for aura to matter, I'm just fucked on this guy. So I just gotta go bang bang and hope. Yeah, projectile count, big. Oh, beef ring. Oh, good. Beef ring on the character with no maximum HP. Give me some oatmeal, bro. I need my Wheaties. Ooh, I got double jump now. The ops cannot stop me. They cannot conceive of my motion. I'll take bonus crit damage. I will take evasion, because I'm definitely going to get hit pretty soon. What is a magic product outside of draft and pre-release that you would actually buy? It's tough because the game is so popular that whenever I see an art where I'm like, ooh, I would genuinely invest money in buying that thing, so would other people, and because of so would other people, it quickly gets to a level where I'm like, I would no longer buy that thing. Because like the Final Fantasy Holiday Bundle, a lot of those cards look pretty cool. I'm probably going to build a Garland deck. It would be, you know, that Garland art is very dope. But I might just not do any of it if it's going to be $80 fucking. But if it was like 20 bucks, I'm probably doing that immediately. So it's a spectrum. Magic makes a lot of stuff that I am generally willing to buy, and then it just, the pricing goes into fucking infinity, and then I'm no longer willing to buy it. Epic. 0.2 projectile speed increase. I should get to finding this boss shrine. Did you see Lego made a Wally and Eve set? No, I do not keep up with the Lego fandom, but thank you for doing that work for me. What purpose does lighting those little +5 difficulty totems serve? So when you increase the difficulty in this game, it increases the number of enemies that spawn, and when you increase the number of enemies that spawn, that gets you more experience, which gets you more upgrades, and it gets you more money. So you actually want, like, you want the difficulty to be as high as it can be without you getting overwhelmed. I think they also give you a little bit of money right when you activate them. Thanks for the raid, Elk, and make sure to watch his new game show video. Elk, you didn't tell me you were streaming Quitter hours today. You had to make it 9 more minutes! What do you mean? Anyway, if you are not familiar with the musical stylings of 33 Elk, please watch their new Arty game show video. They put a lot of work into it, I think. It's very funny, and it's not doing very well, so if you all could do a charity, they would appreciate it very much. Now who's my raid for, Elk? Now who's my... I can't write this stream off for charity anymore. Oh, no, 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 Dragoon. It is a magic thing. It is a, like, I think it's with magic artists, and they are, like, drawing stuff. That's correct, Kissacat. We were looking at MTG spoilers, and then we finished, and now I'm playing Mega Bonk because of who I am as a person. I don't want to do my job. I think I just take damage now. I got a ton of projectiles, and I got a ton of crit chance out of the other stuff I've been doing. Oh, no. You know what I need now? Now I need a fucking boss shrine. I need to stop wasting my fucking time and go find a boss shrine is what I need to do. Oh, yeah. I'm just deleting everything. That's good. That's good. So projectile count up, damage up. I'll take damage up. Big size. Big size queen. You know me. Where's this fuck ass portal, man? I think it uses the same Risk of Rain system where you can try to follow like the little red sprites to find it. Did I just hear Mauld say he's a size queen? No, you heard me imply it. Do you think toxic positivity is a real thing? Yes, I think it's a real thing, and I think it's a very terrible thing. I think that it's very much a thing the world is full of negativity, and some people have reacted to that negativity by going, well, if I just hit it in the exact opposite direction, that will balance me out. And your internal emotional life is not something that you can balance in the aggregate. You can't just go, oh, all this bad stuff is happening. I'm having all these bad thoughts. So if I just have good thoughts, that will balance out the bad thoughts. That's not how it works. You have to actually engage with and disentangle the bad thoughts if you want to feel better. So yes, I think toxic positivity is very real. and I would define it as attempting to average out your bad thoughts by having good thoughts, or attempting to average out negative sentiments in the world by just having positive sentiments. Turns out, whole lot of gray area. You gotta engage with it. Who the fuck is Chunkum the Terrible? I think you mean who the fuck was Chunkum the Terrible. I'm gonna die to the final wave. Oh my god, I shit-talked move speed and now I'm not gonna find the boss portal. Is it up here? The wind looks like it's moving up that way. Anessos, I will pray for you, Goat. I hope you get through those bad thoughts, my friend. Oh wait, I see something. I swear to God, if you're actually in this corner, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, I said that I did want you to actually be in the corner. Hold on, bunny hop, activate. Bunny hop, save me. Yeah, damage. Yeah, damage. Oh, here it is, here it is. Okay. Boss, how do I convince my brain that sleeping isn't taking away from the stuff I want to do and that it will make me feel better? Do it like 3 days. Listen, I am all for some things you have to convince yourself of. The benefits of better sleep will become apparent to you after sleeping better for 3 fucking days. That's not even, don't convince yourself. Try it. If you sleep well for a week and don't feel better, I will no longer give you advice about sleep, but like me, when it comes to sleeping, if I sleep badly for a day, I feel terrible the next day. If I sleep well for 4 days in a row, I feel like fucking Superman. I don't need convincing. I have proof. I'm permanently convinced. That's my offer. I'm not gonna tell you shit to try to convince you. Just do it for 3 days. You do so much other shit for 3 days at a time that is so much worse for you. Just try sleep. I know the benefits. There's so much to do. Open your Steam library and tell me that. Pop open that Steam history and tell me there's so much to do. Yeah, everybody should change their sheets more often than they do. I would like to add to the toxic positivity conversation, you can have like group environments where people are forced to be positive and not directly address negative things that could be fixed. That's why I don't fuck with creator discords. Or 90% of them. There have been so many fucking, like, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whatever platform, where people are like, oh yeah, I'm making a Discord where we can talk and share ideas. And I'm like, how many people are in it? And they're like 50. And I'm like, pass. Not because I'm trying to be elitist. There are definitely that many people that are way better at content than me. But once you get that many people in a group together, nobody is willing to be negative anymore. Nobody is willing to be critical anymore in a group setting that large. If you, not even for content, if you are ever trying to put together a group of people that are trying to do something difficult, and that group of people gets into the double digits, I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust that shit anymore. Think about like mega corporations. That's happening on an incredibly small scale. The room has to be small enough. The room has to be small enough for 2 things. You have to both be able to pressure everybody into speaking. You cannot have people recusing themselves because they don't want to give feedback. And you also need the group to be tight-knit enough that you can give each other negative feedback without crashing out. That is another way toxic positivity presents itself, is when you have big, big groups. Oh shit. Hold on, hold on. What even hit you? There was like a boss move. Wolf says, if I'm sleeping, I can't block. So I think I can't bonk. So you've hit upon the actual issue, which is that if you... That's not a sleep issue, that is a dreams issue. You don't need to be convinced that sleep is good. You need to be convinced there's something more worth doing than playing Mega Bonk. And then you will want to sleep so that you can feel good for that other thing. Like, this is what we're playing on stream. This is either all of the Mega Bonk I'm gonna play today, or I might play 10 more minutes. Because the rest of the time, I'm gonna be working on dreams and shit. You need to figure out what your dreams and shit is, and then it will be very easy to sleep, because you will want to be rested for the thing you want to pursue. What a... Oh, fuck! Okay, hold on, hold on. Fucking 10,000 HP boss. What am I supposed to do against this bitch? Okay. Alright, we're resetting. We're resetting. But yeah, like that's... Well, that is not a... That's not a sleep issue, it's a goals issue. You need to have goals that excite you. And once you have goals that excite you, you will then have a reason to sleep because you will have a thing that you need to be rested for. Ah, the classic bush with a gun, exactly. Classic Gambit. God, let me aim this shit and I'm king of the world, I swear. Whatever, where's my next shrine? A little exercise during the day will help you be ready to sleep. That is also true. I would put that up with a good goal. Like, whoa! Bro, I'm getting them airdropped on me. I'm in fucking Iraq. What the hell? I would class exercise goals as hand in hand with having things that excite you that you want to do. I don't want to do any of these. Refresh, please. Yeah, fireball. My settings? What do you mean my settings? There's smart aim and closest enemy. I'm gonna do closest enemy. Because smart aim's getting me fucking killed. I guess size? That's charge shrine? That is. How do I get up there? Yes, I 100% agree, AG Taylor. Getting a better bed, changing our sheets more often, like trying to invest in the bed being a place of very, very positive rest instead of just being like a place you can lay down has been very, very good for my life. Which magic card is this? This is Marwyn the Nurturer. Don't you recognize them? Blackout curtains do help, RGB. I just put a fucking t-shirt over my head. I just put a t-shirt over my head and then I'm good. Do I have extra jumps right now? I do! Ho ho ho! We can't Aegis because they raided me. Because they closed their stream after like 2.5 hours. I still don't understand why Wizards make secret layers not print to demand. I don't get it. Unless Wizards has some type of like... Unless they have some secret back channel with the secondary market and they're trying to make sure that scalpers are happy, I have no idea why they do the current secret layer system because it sucks. It's bad for everybody except for scalpers. I do not know why they persist in it. It annoys the hell out of me as somebody who doesn't even buy the secret layers. But part of the reason I don't even try to buy them is because I don't want to go and make myself upset. I don't want to go and stress myself out waiting in that fucking porridge line for 50 minutes only to have them tell me that I'm dumb for not waking up at 4 a.m. Queef, yes, if you have the secret tech, if you have the secret tech, let me know. They did print to demand for a while and got upset they didn't sell out. Can you elaborate on why print to demand doesn't print to demand preclude the ability to sell out? Are there like enough people returning them? Yeah, give me fucking HP regen, please. Do you think the overabundance of Universes Beyond will stay with the amounts of complaint they've gotten about it? I think so. I think what will change it is not complaints. I think what will change it is people not buying them. That's the only, like... That is the primary complaint that they are going to recognize. I think they are listening to the other complaints as well. Some people like to believe that they're just fully closing their ears to all criticism that is not the sound of a wallet opening or closing. And that is not true. But the money matters much more than all the other stuff. So people being mad, if somebody goes and is mad on the internet about Universes Beyond, and then they buy the set anyway, Wizards goes, okay, that person likes Universes Beyond, and they like tweeting. If we see a bunch of complaints that are paired with people not buying the sets, or not engaging in the products, or not coming to the pre-releases, like Spider-Man, if we get a bunch more Spider-Mans, then yeah, they will back off of Universes Beyond. Because everybody complained about Spider-Man a lot on the internet, and guess what? They didn't go to the pre-release, and they didn't buy as many booster boxes. But I am very much not convinced that just the negative online sentiment will be enough. Macy, I have played Hades. Yes, I am, if I dare say so, quite okay at Hades. I'm not like good at Hades. You tricked me into running into people, Macy. I will never forgive you. Yeah, Fenris raises a good point. Hold on. Okay, investor meeting from Quifadilla. They stated that printed demand sold verifiably less total volume than limited print versions. This could be because people hate waiting, or it could be because FOMO is real. Yes, it is. Either way, it sells less, so they switch to FOMO. That sucks. That's too bad. Oh, I've already found the boss portal with that, right? Oh, there's a charge shrine up there, though. Holy shit. Get some crit chance. Yeah, when they say sell less, they mean the scalpers aren't swooping in. That is both true, and they don't really care who buys the thing. They just care that it gets bought. Until we reach a level of... Wait, I have 2 jumps. What am I doing? Holy fuck. This was a fake jump puzzle. Get out of my way. Because I think that goes hand in hand with them not recognizing the secondary market, is they're not really tracking the scalping situation all that close, or at least I would not suspect they are. I have no actual knowledge of that. Please take nothing I just said as fact. I am an idiot on the internet. Big damage. Ooh, that's so much stuff. Give me big damage. Ooh, that's so much stuff. Ooh, that's so much stuff. I think another hard thing that we're going to have to reckon with as consumers is, so long as the primary problem with the secret lair is not everybody who was able to get it, who wanted it, was able to get it, from Wizards' perspective, they have no problems. From Wizards' perspective, that is a good and desirable thing. They would like demand to outpace supply because that means there is room for growth, and they want infinite growth forever. If you could pick one thing that hasn't been made into a Universes Beyond to make it one, what would it be? It would be Bleach. Instantly, it would be Bleach. Destiny 2 from Drake. We've gotten some very good custom Destiny 2 cards in the custom card review streams we do. Ooh, we got good damage this run. We got that good damage today. What do you mean, Dagoth? I am using the bow. I'm bowing all over him. I'm bow flexing. So Tony, I watched the first, I watched the first, 2 episodes of 1000 Year Blood War. And then Z and I were like, oh, let's watch the 1000 Year Blood War together. But we wanted to rewatch the entire series first. And so right now we're in the Hueco Mundo arc. So Z and I will be watching the 1,000-Year Blood War together. We're just not there yet. Which, yes, causes me great pain every day, but it is very fun to rewatch it with them. Get shit on, actually. Devastated. Devastated. Are you both anime only? They read the manga when they were much younger. So they have some memories from the manga where they'll see a scene that's like filler and they'll be like, wait, I don't remember this. And I'm like, yeah, skip, skip, skip. What are your opinions on Bleach filler? I have two different opinions. I have an opinion on Bleach filler, and then I have an opinion on Bleach pacing as a whole. Because some of the filler is really not that bad. When I was a child, I watched the Bount arc, and I thought it was okay. I didn't realize it was filler until much, much later, and I was still pretty happy with it. Now as an adult, trying to watch it with a bedtime, the overall pacing of Bleach is doo-doo ass. It is so bad. It is like actively antagonistic to somebody trying to watch it right now. Who remembers Pesce and Dondo Chaka? I hate these assholes like I hate Bush, man. I can't with them. Every time they come on screen, I throw my head back and I skip forward 10 seconds and then I see if they are off the screen yet. I fucking cannot stand them. And they're not even filler. So there's a bunch of stuff that's in the pacing of Bleach that is very like One Piece. That is not, again, not 100% filler, but does feel like they're wasting my goddamn time. Filler in general is just a necessary evil. Like, yeah, if you're gonna have an anime, if you're gonna make an anime out of a manga that's not complete yet, you're probably gonna have to have filler at some point. That is fine. Filler is not, like, necessarily bad. You can have very good filler. But holy shit, Pesce and Dondo Chaka gotta get the fuck out of here. The arc where the Zanpakuto were alive killed me slowly. See, I like that one too. We are gonna skip it this time around, but I like that one too. I thought it was cute. Can you have good filler? Well, I repeat, as a child, I liked the Bount arc. I really did not think the Bount arc was bad, and I thought it was interesting. Ooh. Like, the only reason I hate Bleach filler right now and that I skip it is because I know we're getting to the 1,000-Year Blood War, which is so good. If I did not know that I had... If I did not know that I had peak on the horizon, then I would not be so tight about the filler. I only dislike the filler because I know that super, super, super high quality is coming in the future and that it's not what's in my eyeballs right now. Okay. I think that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you all for keeping up with me. We have no raid for poor 3-3 Elk. We're going to raid Ames is live. If anybody else I know off rip. We're raiding Ames. Hit them with the bald Kai message. Can somebody copy paste that, please? I refuse to look at it, but can somebody copy paste that? Before I freak out, respectfully. Thank you. Somebody copy paste that. It's a lot of text. I hate it very much. I hate it very much. Everybody be nice to Ames. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. We're going to be live again tomorrow doing Commander deck reviews. I appreciate every last one of you. YouTube, that's just it for us, but I will be back again tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you. Have a good day. Good night.